Hello everyone, my name is Rachel Poluan from Institute Teknologi Bandung, and I will be presenting about my research about the effectiveness of food and beverage product placement in Korean dramas. As we all know, traditional advertising is losing its effectiveness in communicating directly with target consumers. And in Indonesia, Hallyu Wave has been around since the early 2000s, where most of Indonesians they view Korean drama as very popular, as we can see from the data displayed. And product placement practices are frequently found in the Korean entertainment industry. With the demise of traditional advertising, there has been an increase in positive perception of product placement compared to any other types of conventional advertising. Therefore, the problem are that lack of studies in attitude towards place brands, food beverage product placement, and also comparing dimensions of product placement on Indonesian audience. Also, there has been growing opportunities for product placement due to its high rate of variability of 70%, especially considering Indonesia is a very big audience for Korean drama. And also, audiovisual product placement costs more than visual or audio only product placement. So, we are trying to find out whether it is worth it for marketers to utilize audiovisual product placement by paying more instead of just visual or audio only product placement. This research aims to answer the question of how does the use of different product placement dimensions in Korean dramas affect consumers' brand awareness and brand attitude, and also how does brand awareness and brand attitude generated from different product placement dimensions in Korean dramas affect consumers' purchase intention. Moving on to the literature review. We can define product placement as a paid product message aimed at affecting audiences by the planned and unnoticeable insertion of a branded product into films. So, um, when television advertising is unavoidable, sorry, product placement is unavoidable, which is different from television advertising, which can be skipped by consumers anytime. So, since it is embedded in the story, the consumers are more likely to pay attention to the advertisement. Goethe and Lord found two dimensions of product placement. First one is the modality. The modality has visual, audio, and audio-visual, and also prominence, in which product placement can be prominent or subtle. So in this research, we are going to be focusing on the audio-visual product placement, which is a product being displayed and brand name or message being communicated, and also visual product placement, which is solely the display of product logo without audio. For brand awareness, we are going to be focusing on top of mind awareness, which is the first brand name that appears in a consumer's mind when they are shown with a certain product classification. And also brand attitude, which is an internal assessment of a brand by an individual, and also purchase intention, which is a person's conscious decision to make an attempt to purchase a particular brand. The relationship of product placement and brand awareness has been studied before, and it was found that the combination of prominent audiovisual and highly connected to the plot product placement in movies generated an increase in brand awareness among the audience. In terms of modality, previous studies have shown that audiovisual placements are the most powerful in shaping an individual's memory in comparison with audio only and visual only placements. For brand attitude and product placement, it was found that product placement has the ability to affect not just consumers' overall attitude towards brands, but also their evaluations of the brand's specific individual attributes to a more positive perception. Also, top of mind awareness makes a specific brand in a specific product category the first one that customers recall. So, this has been proven that um, it affects purchase intention, but awareness alone is not sufficient. Therefore, brand recall, which is a part of top of mind awareness, is essential in getting into customers' consideration and repeated purchase. Moving on to brand attitude and purchase intention, it was found that brand attitude is considered to be a market of behavioral intentions and has a crucial effect on purchase intention, if not the most principal determinant. So, from the literature review, previously that's been explained, we come up with this conceptual framework and the hypothesis. So the first one is that people exposed to prominent audiovisual product placements have higher top of mind awareness of place brands than those exposed to prominent visual product placement and not exposed to product placement at all. Second hypothesis is that people exposed to prominent audiovisual product placements have more positive attitude toward place brands than those exposed to prominent visual product placements and not exposed to product placement at all. The third one is that there is a more significant relationship between top of mind awareness and purchase intention toward place brands in prominent audiovisual product placements in comparison to prominent visual product placements and no product placement at all. The last one is that there is a more significant relationship between brand attitude and purchase intention toward place brands in prominent audiovisual product placements in comparison to prominent visual product placements and no product placement at all. Moving on to the methods used in this research. To select the samples, the researcher used convenience sampling with a total of 210 respondents with 70 respondents in each group, which will be explained later. And in the respondents are all Indonesian, age over 18, and they are participants who have watched Korean drama on a regular basis. Also, the data collection method used a non-equivalent quasi-experimental research design with a control group that were subject to fill in a quantitative survey only, and also two treatment groups that were exposed to a short clip of Korean drama scene. One is audiovisual and one is visual, and there are four sections for the survey, which is the first one is top of mind awareness, and then brand attitude, purchase intention, and demographics. Furthermore, moving on to the constructs and measures. So the product placement is an independent variable, which is manipulated by using the treatment groups and control groups. And we chose Subway as the chosen product placement because it is available in Indonesia and it is frequently shown in Korean drama. For the first treatment group, they were shown the audiovisual product placement of Subway in Our Beloved Summer Korean drama, and the second group is a visual Subway placement in It's Okay Not to Be Okay. The data analysis methods used are IBM SPSS Statistics 27 reliability test, Pearson correlation coefficient, one-way ANOVA, and also post hoc test. So here are the results of the research. So the summary of the demographics is that there are a total of 210 respondents, and all of the groups are mostly comprised of females, age 18 to 21 years old, and they earn less than 3 million a month. Most respondents from the audiovisual treatment group allow either less than an hour or more than 4 hours consumption of Korean drama per week. Meanwhile, the majority of the visual treatment group respondents consume Korean drama for less than an hour to 1 to 2 hours per week. So, after conducting the one-way ANOVA, even though there was no significant difference, we ended up conducting the post hoc test to find which groups are different. So the first hypothesis is rejected because the mean of the visual treatment group's top of mind awareness was greater by 0.714 from the control group and 0.343 from the audio visual treatment group. The second hypothesis is also rejected because the mean of the visual treatment group's brand attitude was greater by 1.514 from the control group and 0.843 from the audio visual treatment group. So Pearson correlation coefficient is used assigned for validity. We use it to test the hypothesis. So referring to the Guilford's rules of thumb, all of the variables are positively correlated. In detail, there is a low or weak positive relationship between top of mind awareness and purchase intention in the audiovisual product placement treatment group, while a moderate or strong positive relationship was found between brand attitude and purchase intention. In the visual product placement treatment group, both pairs of top of mind awareness and purchase intention, as well as brand attitude and purchase intention, demonstrate a moderate uh, relationship. Lastly, the control group displays a low or weak positive relationship between top of mind awareness and purchase intention, as well as a moderate or moderate positive relationship between brand attitude and purchase intention. So, a more significant relationship can be seen between top of mind awareness and purchase intention in the treatment group exposed to prominent visual product placement compared to the treatment group exposed to prominent audiovisual product placement and control group. Therefore, the third hypothesis is rejected. Moreover, there is a more significant relationship between brand attitude and purchase intention in the treatment group exposed to prominent audiovisual product placement compared to the treatment group exposed to prominent visual product placement and control group. Therefore, the last or the fourth hypothesis is accepted. Moving on to conclusion, we can conclude that um, different product placement dimensions affect top of mind awareness and brand attitude. We can see that visual product placement yielded slightly higher mean in both top of mind awareness and brand awareness, yet no significant difference. This may be caused by lack of explicit brand mention or plot connection, and also Indonesians are maybe they are familiar with Subway since it is viral when it was first opened here in Indonesia, and also it has been shown frequently in a lot of Korean drama. Also, top of mind awareness and brand attitude from product placement generated purchase intention for sure. Both product placement techniques generate purchase intention, but audiovisual product placement tends to influence purchase intention more due to the characteristics and message of the brand conveyed through verbal communication. Even though brand name is not explicitly mentioned, but by implicitly communicating the brand's message and features, it highlighted the unique selling point of the product, in this case, Subway, and trigger interest to purchase from the audience. So that's all from me. Thank you for listening.